I will be with you in a moment. I'm trying to figure out how Zinogre managed to generate such tremendous amount of electricity from Thunderbug alone. Meanwhile, you can read this scroll for the info I have so far. Now, off you go. Zinogre is a fanged wyvern that originated from the mountainous area around Yukumo village. Its name, Zinogre, can also be broken down into two parts. Jin is from the Japanese word which means speed. Ogre is from the English word ogre. Its name literally means speed monster. The title of Thunder Wolf Wyvern was given to it due to its ability to use lightning attacks and appearance that is very similar to wolf. Zinogre was an elusive creature that lived in packs. The situation turned upside down when the elder dragon Amatsu showed up and invaded the Zinogre territory. The damage to the local ecosystem was so severe, the guild had to step in to neutralize the threat. It was about the same time cycling of Zinogre started popping up in different regions across the continents. You can tell that their adaptability to different environments is quite robust. On the side note, please help to maintain these monsters' survivability by clicking on this button too. Thank you very much. As the name suggested, the Thunder Wolf Wyvern has a strong affinity to lightning. Its system to generate electricity is fairly simple. The shocker shells, which are these yellowish protrusions across its body, contain special lipids that can generate static electricity. Then, the very conductive shock fur will amplify and store the charges. Now, don't ask me how it works, I'm just a field researcher, not a monster electronic engineer. Then, in order to prevent getting shocked by the charges, Zinogre have these bluish-green scales that act as the insulation from the electricity. However, the Zinogre itself is not capable of generating the tremendous amount of energy on its own. This is where the Thunderbugs come in. The Thunderbugs and Zinogres have a symbiotic relationship thanks to the Gargoyle. You see, the Gargoyle's beak is a very good insulation for electricity, giving them the ability to prey on Thunderbugs without the fear of getting stunned. On the other hand, Zinogre's favorite snack is the Gargoyle. Naturally, Thunderbug and Zinogre became best friends to maximize each other's chance of survival. Sadly, the friendship will end as soon as Zinogre is dead. The Thunderbug will quickly scatter from the monster and get to safety. Now come the interesting part. How does these small bugs generate enough power for the Zinogre to put on such a majestic light show? This is actually a two-part process, which can get a little bit technical, so please bear with me. There is a positive feedback loop between Thunderbug and Zinogre. The Thunderbug release their charges onto the Zinogre, helping it to charge up the shell. You can imagine as fast charging a battery. Then, Zinogre release the charges back into the shock fur, this time charging up the Thunderbug. The Thunderbug, which is now supercharged to become the Bug, gets so excited and release even more charges back to the Zinogre. This positive feedback loop can last indefinitely as long as there are enough number of bugs on the monster's back. But wait, no matter how you charge a battery, you won't normally get a voltage high enough to generate lightning arc across the air. Yeah, I have a theory for this. The shock shell might be connected in such a way that it can short circuit across all the shells when it gets fully charged, generating a voltage so high it can jump across the air to anything that came in close contact. Oh, what happened? I will leave a link with detailed explanation down below, so please check it out if you are interested. Now, I think I deserve a like and subscribe on this video for somehow linking real-life electronics engineering to the world of Monster Hunter. Alright, enough fourth wall breaking, back to the monster. The Zinogre is a noble beast that is normally calm and collected. It will even stare you down before engaging in combat, just like a noble warrior. But Zinogre aggressiveness increases in proportion to the electric charges. It seems like Zinogre can channel the electricity charges into its muscle, effectively strengthening its strength and agility. A supercharged Zinogre will not get tired and will keep performing flamboyant attacks in rapid succession. Also, it can jump to a tremendous height too. You can also incorporate the Thunderbug into its combo, shooting them at you like a bullet. Although the Zinogre gains superb offensive ability by going into supercharged mode, it is actually risking its own defense. After all the shells open up, you can now easily damage its softer flesh beneath the shell. Due to the Zinogre's excellent abilities as a predator, the hunters gave it a title of Musou Hunter, meaning unrivaled hunter. There was a legend among hunters. It said, with a single roar, 1,000 light hit to his command, and 10,000 lightning bolts shoot across the sky. It was just a legend until the guild came across the Thunderlord Zinogre. The Thunderlord is the crown king among the Zinogre pack, as was given the title the Golden Thunderlord by the guild. It has fully matured shock shells that is capable of generating enough electricity without the help of Thunderbug, allowing it to maintain supercharged state indefinitely. This also means that the Thunderlord has lightning energy beyond what a normal Zinogre can handle. All of the Thunderlord's attack is accompanied by huge discharge of lightning. Nothing in close proximity is safe from it. On top of that, when the Thunderlord is getting serious, it will engage the help from Thunderbug to boost itself into the Ultra Charge state. The combat ability is truly unmatched in the Ultra Charge state. It can now chain together various attacks at ease, giving you much less opening for attack. However, it seems like maintaining the Ultra Charge state is quite exhausting for the Thunderlord too. It will release all the charges in a huge boom after a while. But releasing the Thunderbug doesn't mean it is powerless. It can still maintain the supercharged state at ease. The newly discovered Apex Zinogre is an interesting finding. It is a Zinogre with some abilities of the Thunderlord. The guild only found out about this particular species when the rampage started at the Kamura village. Although it is not crowned king among Zinogre, it does have the ability to command a flock of monsters during the rampage, acting as their leader. Due to all these dangerous ability, Apex Zinogre is categorized in the same threat level as an Elder Dragon. No clear reason was established about why this particular species of Zinogre have the ability of a Thunderlord. Maybe it was due to the influence from the pheromone that Ibushi released, somehow hastened the growth of certain individuals, making them able to utilize power that will take a very long time for normal individuals to achieve. Legend Zinogre is the official subspecies of Zinogre. It was given the title of Wolf Dragon from Hell due to the hellish dragon power it possesses. It gets the dragon energy from the Dragophage bug, which gets their dragon energy from Dragonfell berries. Nothing much is known beyond this. Dragon energy have always been a mystery to us. Even the Vivarian cannot fully comprehend the power of dragon energy. Also, maybe it was due to the influence from the dragon energy. Legend Zinogre are highly aggressive and is capable of extreme attack patterns that can rival the Thunderlord. Luckily, there have yet to be a sighting of a Dragon Lord Zinogre in the wild. That will be a horrible disaster for the guild. The Zinogre, Mizuzune and Nagakuga are referred to as the Wafu Trio by some hunters, due to their design motif that is heavily influenced by Japanese culture. Zinogre is a wolf monster, which might seem strange for representing Japanese culture. But there were wolves once upon a time on the island of Japan, which is currently extinct. Prior to the release of War, Zinogre was always the only fanged wyvern in the game. We have many more fanged wyvern now, including the upcoming Lunagaron. It has always been the fan favorite monster ever since it was first introduced. In the latest popularity poll back in May 2021, it is still number 1, second and third being the other Wafu trio, Musou and Naga. Alright, that's all the information I have today. Check this video out for other interesting monster lore. I'm Brian, the field researcher, over and out.